For the last 200 million years, the proportions of different gases in our atmosphere have been much the same as today. 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, and small amounts of carbon dioxide, noble gases and water vapour. During the first billion years of Earth's existence, gases were formed from intense volcanic activity, and these made up the early atmosphere. This early atmosphere was mainly carbon dioxide and water vapour, with small amounts of methane and ammonia. And it's funny because this is similar to the atmosphere found on Mars and Venus today. Scientists believed that once Earth, Venus, which is closer to the Sun, and Mars, which is further away from the Sun, all had similar atmospheres. But it was the Earth positioning in the solar system that resulted in the Earth cooling, and this made water vapour in the atmosphere condense into liquid oceans, rivers and lakes, and not actually freezing as it would do in cooler Mars or turning into a vapour on hotter Venus. As the oceans formed, carbon dioxide started to dissolve in the water. Some combined with the water to form carbonate ions. Precipitation reactions involving dissolved calcium ions form calcium carbonate, which sea organisms use to form their shells. The build-up of these dead creatures on the ocean floor over millions of years formed chalk and limestone rock. It's important that the balance of carbon dioxide dissolving into the ocean and leaving it is balanced. Too much carbon dioxide in the ocean will make it acidic, which can harm organisms living there. The first organisms would have used different biological processes from most life today, and this is because there was no oxygen in the atmosphere. They got their energy in a similar way to bacteria found living near volcanic openings in the deep oceans today. Eventually, primitive plants appeared on Earth about 2,400 million years ago. They used carbon dioxide and water to make carbohydrates and proteins by a process called photosynthesis. As carbon dioxide was taken in by the plants, oxygen was released as a byproduct. Over time, the level of carbon dioxide decreased and the oxygen levels increased. As no plant life formed on Mars or Venus, this is why their atmospheres have remained the same for years. Over thousands of millions of years, plants have removed carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and replaced it with oxygen. The carbon from carbon dioxide is locked up in all existing life, in organic compounds like proteins, carbohydrates and fats. Carbon is also locked in fossil fuels like coal and oil, which are the remains of ancient life, and in limestone, and dissolved in the oceans, which act as a reservoir for carbon dioxide.